Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me clear my throat. What's going on? It's your boy E2 Blue. Um, Yet with another off-season live stream. I wonder if my live stream is if it's broken like the last time. Cause anybody here? Anybody here? What's going on? What's going on? Make sure all my levels are good. Hello, what's going on? So, hey, from New York, what's going on, Don? Thomas Garrett, what's going on, bro? Sorry, live stream is late tonight. Had a long day. Going out of town this weekend, so got a lot going on. So, you guys can hear me, right? What's going on, Cowboys for Life? Mr. Truckee, what's going on? Where you at today, Mr. Truckee? All right, so tonight we're going to talk about the available free agents that are still left on the market. Now, it's probably still a pipe dream because the Cowboys are probably not going to go and get nobody, as we know. But we did sign Christian Covington today, defensive tackle, played a 3-tech. Now, I really like that signing. It's a small signing, but I really like it because he's a guy that can definitely plug up that middle. He can pressure in that run game, and that's what we need on this team. And he can definitely get sacks. Yeah, Mr. Truckee, we didn't get Earl, man. We didn't get Earl. Hey, they were dragging their feet. But this is the thing. Earl wanted that money. The Cowboys weren't going to pay him. I don't blame them from not paying him. It is what it is. Some people say that Earl Thomas pulled a fast one on the Cowboys. I don't think that. I just think that he wants his money, and I believe he deserves it. You know what I mean? He's a great guy. Is Barry Church still available? From what I know, he is. I'm actually shocked they haven't went and gone out and got Barry Church for whatever reason. I know the Cowboys like him. He was with the Cowboys for 6 years? I don't understand what the issue is, but sometimes I don't understand our own team sometimes and some of the things that they do. This will be Jason Garrett's last chance at Julian, I will say that Jason Garrett will get fired if we don't at least make it to the NFC Championship game. If we don't make it to the NFC Championship game, then I would assume that he will be fired, yes. Thomas, you say you'd be surprised if we get Eric Berry. I'll be surprised too because Eric Berry, the thing, since you're talking about Eric, I'll start with him on the list. So with Eric Berry being released by the Chiefs, I know that he's a viable option. He would be a cheaper option for us. What's going on, Chris? The thing about Eric Berry, though, with those injuries and him tearing his Achilles and all that, I don't know. The Cowboys were actually looking into his medicals to see what's going on with him. I really don't think that it's a good thing for us to get him because, again, you don't want to get a player and then he doesn't play for you and it's almost like you wasted your money. So you said we rarely bring players back. We bring top tier players back, but I personally like Barry Church. I think that I've said ever since that he got released by the Jaguars late in the season last year. I really hope that the Cowboys would have went and got. But it's still the off season. If we get to the point where we don't get a safety and they just need somebody, I don't see why they wouldn't go out and get him and then go draft a guy too. And I believe that we're sticking with young players, and that's what they're doing. But Jason Witten's back, so him and the long snapper, they're the two oldest guys on the team. Yeah, they're definitely going to draft a safety. I'll be going into more of the draft stuff after. After this frenzy. The frenzy is ending, but after free agency is over for the most part, I'll be working on my mock drafts, and like I said, the draft is coming next month, so it's going to be a lot to talk about with this draft and these guys coming through. Herb Dallas is making Barry get checked out first. Yeah, definitely. Every team will make him get checked out because, again, you got to do a physical even if you're healthy to get on the team, period, before you get signed. So they got to get your medicals. They got to see where you're at, especially if you're a guy that's injury prone. They would have done the same thing for Earl Thomas as well. I think if we go 3-5 in the first half of the season, like last year, I think Gary may be gone. Yeah, and also too, Chris, you got to understand that we had a first place. We're gonna have a first place schedule because we won a division, and we're gonna play all the other teams that won their division. And no, my goodness, and a lot of these teams have bolstered their team even better. Look at the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs' weak spot was their secondary. Now that they bolstered that, their back end is looking good. So you look at some of these higher teams and the Rams and things of that nature. Like it's going to be a tough go. Players coach Jason Witten, yes, definitely. What's going on, Stevie Mac? Glad you're in the chat, brother. Always good to hear from you. Martin E2, my guy. First time live with you, but long time fan. You and Mark are the truth. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate it, Martin. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Thanks all of you guys that subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. I really do. Because having a YouTube channel is not easy. It's hard to keep up with. Trust me. Especially if you guys see my schedule and the stuff that I do on a daily basis and a weekly basis, you guys be like, how in the world are you maintaining a YouTube channel doing all that? But we'll talk about that. Actually, you know what? If I do actually get a chance to go to the draft, I still don't know exactly what my status and my situation is yet. But if I do get a chance to go, I'll let you guys in on some things like that I do on the basis, like my DJing and roller skating and all the stuff, all the hobbies and things that I do outside of working YouTube. It's a lot that I got going on. And see, Thomas, I would be okay with signing him if the medicals check out, but I'm still a little leery about him because we got bad luck with players getting injured. You know that. How I feel about picking up Covington. Oh, you just got in, but I said that in the very beginning. Like, I really like Covington. I think it's a great pickup. He's definitely going to be a rotational guy, but who knows? I mean, he could come in here and beast out and start. You look at what we had with, can't say David Irvin because he messed that up. But if David Irvin wouldn't have done all that, he would have been a great guy. You look at these guys that we picked up off a whim, like that we got off for the cheap. They've come in and done big things for the Dallas Cowboys. Look at the human log, Antoine Woods. I mean, he's come in and done some things for us. So you look at these smaller guys and that nobody's really paying attention to. I really think that they're beneficial for our team. And with Rod Marinelli being able to get these guys up to snuff, to me, it's all good. I'm happy about it. South of Heaven, what's going on? Hey, Vaughn, I appreciate that. Sometimes I think it goes unnoticed because, sometimes I think I'm just doing it just to, but I'm glad that you guys appreciate my content and stuff that I have to say. It really means a lot to me. Really does. Xavier Woods sounding a little bummed out there looking at safeties right now. I guess a rather stable. One thing that he has to understand, though, like the team values him. It's just that you got to make sure that you have depth because if you don't, if somebody gets injured, you don't have anybody to step up. So the Cowboys are just looking for guys. Earl Thomas, I think, was probably the only dynamic safety that they were really looking at that's out there in free agency, honestly. They actually said all the time they like the guys they have. They just want depth. And that's one thing that we lacked a lot with this team in the past is depth. We've had great starters, but then that drop-off was tremendous. You go from a top tier to like bottom shelf, and it's like they couldn't do that. And one thing that I'm glad that they've actually added depth to this team, and I like that. John House, what's going on, brother? I don't know. Taco got to get it together too. Oh, Christian Perez, thanks, man. I appreciate that. So I got that little so the wall, the Cowboys actual thing, I got it from Etsy or whatever, and I measured it, put it together, and actually when I bought the house, the wall was already navy blue, so I was like, you know what, I could put something up here, so it kind of just worked out for me. DeLawrence, what's going on? What I hear about the tight end McElroy, not a goddamn thing. Let me tell you something. I don't even know who that is. They said he was a baseball player from the Braves or something. I don't know what that pickup was random and nobody talked about it. It was just like, oh, well, we don't need to talk about that. He has no stats. It's really nothing to really talk about. We're not gonna know anything until training camp or OTAs when it comes to. We just got to see him in action. Coco, what's going on? I see you in here for this your first time in my live stream. I see. He said he's another cowboy project. He definitely is, yo. I appreciate that, Christian. I really do. You want, hey, buddy, you want Jordy Nelson? So again, Jordy Nelson got released today. I thought that was funny because I actually thought they were going to keep Jordy Nelson because of the simple fact that, he would have been a good compliment to Antonio Brown. But what I tell y'all before, sometimes that grass ain't green on the other side, y'all. It's not always green on the other side. You see, he was late for his damn intro press conference. He was late. How are you late to that? You already setting a bad example, bro. Like, I'm glad we don't have it. We got Amari Cooper. I'm loving what we got with Amari. I don't need none of that other crap. Team G, what's going on? You said we currently have a basketball player, a baseball player, and a tight end group. Yeah, but see, what they did with Rico, I just think that I hope they don't give up on Rico. I hope they keep him and they do things with him because I'm telling you, like, I think Rico could really be a good player. You just got to give the boy a chance, man. Oh yeah, Cooper's definitely the man. What's going on, Dana Jet? Hey, so what do you guys think about Justin Houston? So we already got Eric Berry out the way. We already know that pending medical stuff there, it's a maybe on that one. What's going on, Rain? Justin Houston. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs cut him. He's basically in a 4-3. He's like a linebacker, so to speak. But with our 4-3 system, he will be an end. Now, I don't know. I think he's taken a step back a little bit in his career. But again, you get bodies in here for depth purposes. If he could come off the cheap, Justin Houston, I would take him. I mean, he's had 48 sacks over his first 4 years in the league. So that's definitely something to be seen. But I don't know where he's at right now. You said, Thomas, you said you would love Houston. Well, I don't know if they're looking at him right now, but I hope they bring him in there. Like you said, more, I believe, will Rico get more plays. That is if they keep him, though. They didn't went and got McElroy. I don't know what that means for Rico's status. And if they draft another tight end, somebody got to go. I don't know how many people you can actually keep at that point. Hurry Houston signed with the Steelers. We need to sign someone right. And, oh, he must have just signed like later on this evening because I didn't hear about that one. Oh, okay. Well, if he's gone, then he's gone. Also, too, Zach Brown, the linebacker from the Redskins. I don't know if I want to go that route. You said fake news? Okay, well, because I was about to say I didn't hear it. It's a lot of fake news going on, y'all. Y'all can't, listen to everything that you hear off break. You got to listen to the verified people because the verified people will tell you what the deal is. But yes, Zach Brown, linebacker from the Redskins. Now, I'm not too keen on getting Redskin players because I don't know. It seems like ever since Jay Gruden's been the coach of the Redskins, it's like their guys get over there and all their players just get lackluster. They messed up Clinton Dix, but Clinton Dix got signed with the Bears today. So I mean, the Bears are giving him a chance, but he's still got a 1 year deal on there. So it's a prove it to me contract, pretty much. You said when are me and Mark going to do a video live stream again? Been a while. I did one with him a couple of weeks ago when we were at the Lucky's Sports Bar out in Virginia. But I'm definitely going to link up with Mark soon, probably when he finishes with his kitchen project that he's doing. We'll definitely do some things before the draft because, again, our mocks and stuff are going to be done before the draft. So that's going to be a big thing we're going to be doing. You tell me how you feel about us not giving D-Law a contract. See, Vaughn, I've actually said this a lot, but it annoys me because I don't understand what the issue is. Pay the man, pay the man, pay the man. Now, you give him, even if you give him 22 mil a year, spread that thing out. They have the money right now. I don't know why they're not paying him. And I think that some of it has to do with his agent. I think his agent doesn't want to sign the contract because they want to see what other guys are doing. But again, you look at D4. D4 got signed to a big contract. So, you know, guys have already set the market. So I don't know what the issue is right now. But the thing is, if you wait till July to sign him, he's got that torn labrum. He's not going to get that surgically fixed until after he gets his contract. You wait till July, you already in minicamp. You know what I mean? You don't want to go through preseason without having your guy. You don't want to go through the first game of the season without having your main man. So they got to get it done soon. And they got to figure something out, because the more and more he gets fed up and pissed off about it, you know, because he's not going to sign that second franchise tag. Thomas, do you live in Nashville, or are you just going to be there? Yeah, and if they sign him now, I mean, you got a guy that is the leader of your defense. That is the leader of the Hot Boys. You have to sign him, get him on contract, just get him out the way. I think the issue also, too, is because they're trying to figure out what type of contract they're going to get Dak Prescott. Because you look at both of those guys, and, you know, you got to lock up your quarterback. Because if you don't get Dak done this year, that market for quarterback is going to raise high because of Pat Mahomes, because Pat Mahomes is going to get his bread next year, and he's going to break the internet. He's going to break the NFL with that money. But I'm telling you, Twitter going to be on smash. You remember how Instagram and Facebook went off yesterday? Twitter going to go out too. It's going to be a blackout when he get his contract. Pat Mahomes we're talking about. You said they're saving every penny for Dak. Yeah, I don't think that you need to go more than 25, 26 mil a year for Dak right now. I don't want to break the bank for my quarterback. You said that's the link for McElroy fumbling. Other than that, I don't know shit about. Well, him fumbling, that's already a negative. Yeah, we don't need none of that. Yeah, I mean, we know D-Law wants to stay in Dallas, but yeah, I believe it's his agent too. I think that's what it is. His agent is trying to wheel and deal. But on this situation, you don't need to do all that. Like, I feel like his agent doing too much right now. Just allow him to sign the contract, get back with his team, because it starts to make it look like you're being selfish. Again, I'm all for players getting their money, but it is still a team sport too. And you have to figure out, you got to keep these guys together. You don't keep these guys together, we ain't winning a damn thing, y'all. We're not. Okay, you live there. Okay, well, cool. Definitely, if I go, I'm definitely going to link up with everybody that's there. I know that Mark probably wants to do like a big tailgate event like we did in Dallas last year. That'll be awesome to do in Tennessee, Nashville. Jacinto, you got to give him 22 million at least. That's the market right now, unfortunately. My man, now, what's going on, brother? Cowboys X Factor, what's going on with you? They can't allow Dak to eat up a lot of the cap. They can't allow him to do that. And 200 million, hell no. Okay, so what do you guys think about Zach Brown, linebacker from the Redskins? I say he's not even an option right now. I know that Sue and Ndamukong Suh is still out there, but I think Ndamukong wants a lot of money. He's 32 years old, y'all. I don't think they're going to go that route, because not just because they signed Christian Covington, but it's a lot of defensive tackles and defensive ends in this draft. So you can go back to back, second and third round straight off of a defensive guy, and then get you a safety in the fourth round. That's kind of what I do. Oh, you say you meant Mahomes for $200? Yeah, he's definitely gonna get that $200 million. Oh, you said are you talking about Damian Wilson? Yeah, for a linebacker, they're definitely gonna do that. That's not even gonna be an issue. I'll be honest with you, I don't think we need a wide receiver early in the draft either, because you look at the guys that we have on the team. I think some of you guys are actually forgetting who's actually on the team right now as a receiver. We got some guys. And I feel like Linehan just didn't utilize what we had. I think that with Kellen Moore taking over the play calling ability, I think that he's going to do more things than what Linehan was able to do, or that he wanted to do, whatever the case may be. Yeah, Sue wants more money. I don't think the Cowboys will break the bank for him. I don't think they're going to do that. They didn't break the bank for Earl Thomas, and they loved Earl Thomas. They're not going to break the bank for Ndamukong. And Sue, I don't know if he's the same type of dirty player he was before, but I never liked him before. And he's 32 years old. He's not the same Sue that he was with the Lions. So remember that, guys. And he could want too much all he wants to, and he could go somewhere else with that because he ain't coming here. Yes, Miss Jackie. What's going on, Miss Jackie? Yes, no Sue. Hell no. Nope, we ain't doing that. I'm with Mike. Safety in second round. Okay, I mean, I'll go with a safety too. We got a couple of guys that are linked to us too. And like I said, I'll be talking about those soon. Now, if you want to get a wide receiver, you can get a slot guy later. It's a lot of slot receivers in this draft this year. It's a lot of them. Will we get compensation off of Damian Wilson? I don't think so, because he's you have to be no, because he's a part-time starter. You have to play a certain amount of snaps to get. Was my pet cat. And if you guys follow, some of you guys that followed me last year, last offseason, like I hammed up Lenoir because I was always a big fan of Lenoir. I was always rooted for him to make the squad. Oh, you're welcome, Ms. Jack. He said, yeah, Woods felt disrespected about. He shouldn't feel disrespected, because at the same time, they still value him. It's not like they don't like him. I mean, let's not be too sensitive here. Like, I mean, nobody said that, they wanted to replace him. They just wanted somebody in there that's dynamic to help us get turnovers. We haven't gotten turnovers like that in the secondary. We need to get that. We need to get turnovers. Turnovers is key, especially in the secondary. Like we're getting a lot of forced fumbles from the defensive line, but your back end has to get out there and high point these balls and get these interceptions. Cedric Wilson's definitely a slot guy. I like David. I do. I like Andy Isabella. I do. I also like Deebo Samuel too. Yeah, Hearns will be used as a slot guy. Thing with Hearns is he's definitely ahead of schedule with his rehab. I think that it's more so on how he feels about the injury. Like, what is his confidence level once he gets fully healed up from that? Oh yeah, Chris, we definitely need a backup running back. Get a quick, shifty guy, change of pace type of guy. You don't need nobody that's a bruiser. We got a couple of bruisers on the team. You don't need a bruiser. You need a smaller scat back. That's what you need. JR, what it do? Yeah, Manuel. Eric Berry is risky, but again, they're looking at his medicals to see what's up with him. You said Cedric Wilson would shock a lot of fans. Yeah, he's definitely a sleeper, and I talked about him throughout the season. Some people forgot about him. I'm like, don't forget about him. Now, I think obviously we know who the starters on the outside are going to be. It's going to be Coop and it's going to be Gallup. Those are going to be your starting outside guys. Now, as far as the slot, they'll piece that together when they figure out who fits the bill. And that's why you have an off-season program. When these guys go through training camp and OTAs and mini camp and things of that nature, this is where you when you evaluate your guys. This is where you see who fits the bill, who's going to be in what spots. And I think they definitely got some guys that they can put in these spots. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing, what they're doing. Thanks, David. Appreciate that. Duke Johnson is definitely still an option. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't want to trade because I don't want to give up any more draft picks. I don't even know if I want to give a player at this point. So I really don't know what you're going to use as well for a team that's going to trade. But if you're going to sign somebody in free agency, I think that again the contract has to make sense because they still have to get D-Law done. Everything is contingent on D-Law getting his contract done, and I don't know how many. I don't know. I can't say it enough at this point. What's going on, Vern? Where you been? And I ain't seen you in a minute. The Jets released Isaiah Crowell. Yeah, because they got Le'Veon Bell. They don't need him. They don't need him. I'm not a fan of Crowell. You think we trade down for a first round, top 10, 15 at least? Well, see, what are you giving up for that, though? Question is, what are you giving up to go in the first round? Top 10? That scares me because that's what we did when we got Morris Claiborne. Y'all remember that? Woo. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Golden Tate got signed though, so he's off the market. He's going to the Giants because they lost Odell. And like, we're gonna replace Odell Beckham with Golden Tate. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of damn sense. It really does. Not says no one. Hey, Cowboy fans, just be glad that we don't have their GM as our GM. You know, we talk trash about Jerry, and I'm glad we don't have Gettleman. Glad we don't have that guy. You said Isabella will hit his head on the goalpost. No, David Crowell is decent, but I don't see the Cowboys going for him. I just don't see it. Stephanie, what's going on? Somebody say if they can't get a safety, they should move Chidobe Awuzie to safety. What do you think about that? No. Come on now. You don't want another Byron Jones incident. Stop moving these guys around. People don't understand that corner and safety is not the same thing. Everybody thinks that they're interchangeable. There's certain guys in the league that can do both, but you don't want a guy that's been doing one thing most of their career to switch to something else because, again, great safeties don't always make good corners and vice versa. It just doesn't work that way. You got a guy that's on an island, and you got a guy that plays more in coverage. You know, it's two different things. People don't understand that. No, I'm not down for that. You said you feel bad for Cole. I don't feel bad for Cole. Cole got that money. That's what Cole wanted. He didn't give a damn about nothing else but that money. He don't care about nothing but the money. Me personally, like, you know, and you know, you can't really say what you're going to do because I'm not a millionaire. But I'll be honest, if I was a player in the NFL, money aside, like, you know, everybody wants more money. But if I got camaraderie with my team and I love where I'm at, but I just want certain things to change. Like if you tell me, okay, I'm gonna give you the ball more, I'm not gonna require you to be like, oh, well, I need 20 million guaranteed. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna be like, all right, let's come up with a contract that makes sense for the both of us, that's not disrespecting me and not putting you in cap hell or not able to sign other players. That's just me personally. Like I'm more about loyalty. I'm more about being comfortable because, again, it's just like being in a relationship. You break up with somebody to go with somebody else, but that next person that you thought was awesome may not be the greatest because the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And I think that, and I'm not going to say that Cole Beasley's not going to do well up there. He might do really good. They might make him a feature guy. You know, Josh Allen, you know, I made fun of him in the video. Buffalo fans came in my comments coming at me all sideways, but it is what it is. I was like, Buffalo Bill. I ain't never seen a Buffalo Bill fans because I don't live nowhere near that area. But I will say this. I said this. I respect Josh Allen. He's definitely a decent quarterback. He's not terrible, but it just depends on what they're going to do with Cole up there. I wish him well. I do wish him well. Me personally, y'all, I'm all about loyalty. I'm all about loyalty when it comes to that. I'm more about loyalty than I am money. And I know some of you might think that's weird, but I just look at, I like to be comfortable because you can have all the money in the world, but be unhappy on a team. There's people like that. Look at Amari Cooper. I don't think Amari Cooper is going to be like demanding all high amounts of money. He's just going to be like, look, you guys use me a lot, pay me. And you should. But I don't think that he's going to be like Antonio Brown and doing all that other crap and holding out and talking crap about his quarterback. You don't need that cancer stuff in the locker room. It's already hard enough for our team as well because we're the most hated franchise in NFL football. So because of that reason, we're always in the news. TMZ always trying to find something on Zeke and whoever else on the team when there's no news to even talk about. They're just making stuff up. So again, because of the type of organization that we're fans of, it already has a spotlight on it. So you don't want to magnify that. Yeah, Vern, I agree with that. We should have kept Ryan Switzer. I was pissed. We were in Texas at the time when it happened, and I was like, this is stupid. Tavon Austin, if he stays healthy, I'm telling you the possibilities that we can do with him. And I think that Kellen Moore understands that, and I think that Moore is like, hey, bring this guy back. I want to do something with him. And I think that Kellen Moore has something to do with them re-signing Tavon Austin. Yeah, Mike, I never understood that Switzer thing. You see what he's doing in Pittsburgh. They're using him. And in the red zone. Who'd have thought, right? You said we should never got rid of Amendola back in the day. Yeah, they messed up a lot of players when they left. They wasted Martellus Bennett, and I get that because you had Jason Witten, and it is what it is. You said Tom Brady equals loyalty. Yes, Stephanie, definitely. Yeah, Lee took the pay cut and was like, "Look, I'm doing this for my team. Use that money to pay D-Law." Stand-up guy. A study and a workout warrior. These guys are these are the type of guys you want on your team. Tamira, what's going on? Yeah, Thomas, I think Kellen's got something. He definitely got something up his sleeve. Tamira, you late. We already talked about Justin Houston. Sign up, but do you think we get him? I don't think so. But yeah, as far as Sue goes, that money's going to be too high. So I'm not even looking at that. Eric Berry, that's contingent upon what his medicals look like, and that is if nobody else picks him up before they even try to do that. You said 5 years, $104 million deal for D-Law, not too bad. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere around that. Yeah, it's funny how you go from bad to good and just like this. Again, depth and having the right players in your scheme helps. And, everybody always want to chase the name. Don't chase the name because just because there's a big name out there that's available doesn't mean that guy's good for your team. It definitely doesn't mean that. No, it's all good, Tamir. I'll just mess with you. Yeah, James, it definitely was a stupid move to let him go. It was hella stupid. Yeah, Taco needs more playing. Taco needs to prove to them that he deserves that playing time. How about that? Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl chances? Well, it's too early to talk about that. I would say that again, it's going to be an uphill battle this year because of our schedule. But let's see what our team looks like. We don't know exactly what our team going to look like. We haven't even gotten to the draft yet. So right now, it's really too early to tell. Yes, Raymond, I love the Covington pickup. Tamari, Lewis will get more play time. They just again, he's gonna have to show out in training camp, so he could prove to them why he's on this team. If Taco doesn't do, I'm not gonna give him the bust tag yet, because he was dealing with an injury. He had a similar injury as D-Law. But everybody deals with their injuries different. Some guys are mentally tougher than others, and I don't think Taco is that mentally tough. Will Dorrance Armstrong break out? He definitely showed something, so we'll see. We'll see what he does. Tamir, you said you've been watching a few games from last season. Anthony Brown actually played. Yeah, Anthony Brown is that guy where he's almost like how Randy Gregory was, where he'll make a bonehead mistake and then turn right back around and make a huge play. And you're like, he sucks. No, he don't suck. He sucks. Get him off the field. No, he did good. He did good this game. It's almost like you're going through so many different phases with him. It's like 1 minute you're like praising him, next minute you're off with his head. What's going on, Daniel? I think that Dorrance. Well, this is the thing. If Taco better step up, because Dorrance could mess around and take all of his playing time, and that'll be no bueno, no Taco Tuesday. You said you're still hoping for a good quality backup quarterback. Well, you're gonna be waiting for that, because I don't think they're not even looking at quarterbacks. Yeah, yeah, because of Randy Gregory not being here. But I think they're gonna go look at that in the draft for the other defensive end. There's definitely some guys out there. There's some guys that coming in that first round that I want, but we can't get it. Randall Cobb. Are you guys shocked that Randall Cobb is still out there? He was linked to the Cowboys, but again, all these players are linked to the Cowboys for whatever reason. But I think that I really like Randall Cobb. I think that if they can somehow try to get him, I think that'd be a good thing. What y'all think about Randall Cobb? Tell me what y'all think about Randall Cobb. I mean, granted, he's had injuries too as well, but again, we don't normally wear our wide receivers out anyway. But if you do get somebody like Randall Cobb on a cheaper deal, you definitely don't need to draft a wide receiver after that. Dallas Diehard, you just getting in here? What's going on? Am I thinking about keeping our safeties draft? Definitely keep our safeties. I like the guys that we have. They're great, solid guys, but I think they need that over-the-top guy right in front of them, which Earl Thomas would have been perfect in that position. But I think that whatever safety we get over top of them has to be a guy that's dynamic and a ball hawk. You get a guy that comes in here that's a ball hawk that is great at batting down passes and intercepting. I think that will be beneficial to these guys. You need somebody that's aggressive out there to basically bring up the play of these other guys. They're good, but I don't want them on the field 100% of the time. But I think that they will draft. They will definitely draft. I don't know what they're going to do in free agency. We're talking about the whole safety thing right now. They're looking at Eric Berry's medicals, but I still don't think that Eric Berry has it like he used to. I just don't think that confidence is what it used to be. You know what I mean? After you have injuries like that, it messes with you mentally. Would I rather have Mike White or Cooper Rush? Well, they're going to keep both of them, David. But Mike White definitely has. Well, if you're talking about from where they were in college, Mike White definitely has the arm. But I think that Cooper Rush, when he first got here, he was beasting a little bit. I don't know what happened last year. It seemed like all these quarterbacks just went straight to hell last year. I don't know what happened last offseason. Well, you guys are in here tonight. Miss Jackie, Byron Jones, burnt. Well, no, Miss Jackie. Now, I like Byron Jones. He actually he didn't get a guy to score a touchdown on him until playoffs. If you think about that, he actually had great stats this year. Now they got him where he needs to play. He's definitely going to be a really good player. Yeah, Chris Covington will be good. I just want to see him on the field more. And he will get that chance now that Damian Wilson is gone. Tamira, you like Cobb? Good. They can use Cobb in a lot of different ways. He's definitely a veteran, experienced wide receiver, and I think that he'd be a good complement to both Coop and Michael Gallup. Yeah, Antoine Woods definitely, like, after that whole thing with Travis Frederick, he broke out. I want to see them actually re-sign Dayton Jones. If they re-sign Dayton Jones, then I'll be like this. You got Dayton, you got Antoine Woods, and we just picked up the Christian Covington guy. Oh, my God, that defensive tackle position is going to be off the chain. We're going to get pressure. Woo! Talk about you could be in the stands with a sign that says pressure, pressure, pressure. Forget defense, pressure. That's what we're going. Yeah, I'm definitely shocked about Cobb. Taylor Rapp, yeah. I like Taylor Rapp, but I think that he's going to be too high because I think our first pick is at 56. I think he might go before 56. Oh, if that price is right for Randall Cobb, bring his ass in here. Bring him in here. Yeah, he does. He does it all. Michelle, you said, is Rod Smith signing elsewhere? Look at Instagram. When he said "see you real soon," was he talking about the Cowboys or another team? I would love to see Rod Smith come back to the team to still be Ezekiel's backup because my whole thing with the running back position, I wanted Rod to still be there because there's many ways you could utilize him. Go out and get you a smaller scat back type of change of pace running back to just solidify that. That's what I wanted. No, Jordy Nelson just got released, so no, he didn't get picked up yet. He might get picked up tomorrow. Who knows? The Giants might actually go get him because, I mean, they lost Odell Beckham, and they're going to have to if they get both Jordy Nelson, and they already picked up Golden Tate, you get both of those guys out there. But Golden Tate is a Giant now, so. After seeing Golden Tate last year with the Eagles, I don't want him. He actually his best years were with the Lions. I didn't know Miss Jackie didn't like Byron Jones, but I was always a fan of Byron Jones. I was so happy that they put him back at corner because that's where he needed to be. Kyle, what's up, man? Where you been at? I'm good though. Oh yeah, so Stevie, this whole Teddy Bridgewater thing, it's funny because I think that Mark reported it too. He was talking about it too, but I was reading the article and it was basically saying that he didn't know if he wanted to re-sign with the Saints right away because he didn't know what the status of Sean Payton was going to be next year. So they looked at that as, okay, is Sean Payton going to come to the Dallas Cowboys and be the Dallas Cowboys coach when and if they fire Jason Garrett after this year? Now, that was an interesting thing. But again, he went ahead and signed with the Saints. So the Saints probably was like, look, bro, don't worry about that. Sign his damn contract. They probably called him on the phone while he was in Miami, was like, bring your ass back here in New Orleans and sign this contract. Stop playing. Y'all killing me, man. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm sorry. Chittibay gonna be great. Yeah, he is definitely. All these young secondary guys we have are gonna be great. They are. I just yeah, AB happy at his new location now, but we'll see what happens if the Raiders go 0-3 and see how happy he gonna be then. He happy because he got his money. That's what he happy about. Yeah, we never use Rob because freaking Vanilla Hand didn't know how to use these guys. When we used Rod Smith in 2016, he did a lot of great things. Go back and look at 2016 and see how many plays Rod Smith played as opposed to this past season. It's like night and day. It's like, what the hell? Like, they wore Zeke into the ground. 2016, he played great. Why? Because they played him, but they didn't wear him down. They utilized other players on the team. You can't just make Zeke the focal point. We have more than Zeke. We have a lot of talent on this team. We've had a lot of talent on this team for the last 3 to 5 years, but the problem is we didn't know how to use it. Now, it is a notion that I've heard people say that we're not going to do big things until Jason Garrett gets fired. I kind of agree with that, but I also want to see what's different with a different play caller, somebody that's not conservative. Yeah, I follow Cowboy Crunk. He's crazy. That's my homie, though. I haven't looked at Jalen Hurd. I heard about him, but I haven't looked at him, so I really can't speak on it just yet. Ray, you said golden cheap shot tape. You damn right. That's what he does. That's what he does. Raymond, you said I'm wild. Yeah, well, you got to have fun with it, y'all. Like Mark Holmes says, are you guys not entertained? Like whatever, but you got to spice it up. That's my personality, guys. If you guys know me, I love to have fun, y'all. I love to joke and play around. That's me. Because you only got one life to live, so you need to live it. It's no point of walking around being a square all damn day. What's the point of that? Tamir, you said you can't believe Jordy Nelson is available. Yeah, I can't believe it either. But for whatever reason, they didn't utilize him that much. He didn't do that well with the Raiders last year because they ain't throwing the ball like that. Dez Bryant this year, where he going? Well, he's probably going to stay with the Saints. They're probably going to re-sign him and give him another year. Y'all killing me with this shit. Yes, Tamir. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Kyle. Appreciate it. You know I keep it real, bro. That's all I know how to do. That's all I know how to do. Ain't no fake bone in my body, bro. None. Giants are going to be in the cellar. I don't know what they're doing up there, but just be glad we're not Giants fans. If y'all seen Mark Holmes' video where he did with Rashid was pissed. He threw his jersey in the trash. Now, I'm not paying $150 for no damn jersey to throw in the trash. I might give it to donate it to somebody else, but I'm never throwing no clothes like that in the trash. Never doing that. Yeah, Raymond, he did ball. You said you think if Kellen doesn't do good, he'll be gone. Yeah, they'll both be gone. They will. But I think he will. If Jason Garrett stays out of the way, I think, and allows Kellen to do him, I think that it'll be a good thing. But again, you guys are going to see motion in the backfield. You're going to see things that you typically don't see with the Cowboys with Kellen Moore, because you look at what he did when he was the quarterback at Boise. Like, he actually had a lot of input with their offense and things that they did at Boise. So definitely, I think that you give Kellen Moore a chance. I think in the next 6 to 7 years, I think he's going to be a great head coach one day. You look at Sean McVay. Nobody gave Sean McVay a chance until the Shanahans. The Shanahans, he worked under them, and nobody paid attention to him much. Look at him now. You see, guys, one thing you got to understand, you got to start somewhere. It's like when you get out of college and you get your degree and you apply for a job, and the job tells you, oh, I need somebody with experience. Well, how the hell am I going to get experience if you don't give it to me? So everybody has to get that chance to shoot their shot, so to speak. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So take chances, do what you need to do. And Jason Garrett needs to live by that and stop being so damn conservative, because every time I see Jason Garrett, I just want to pull my locks out, because I'm just like, it's ridiculous. It's like, why do we keep doing this same thing over and over? The rhetoric is ridiculous. Cowboy up, what's going on? It's ridiculous to me. You said, did I have to talk Rashid off the ledge? No, I ain't talked to him. I ain't messing with him right now because he off the chain right now. I'm not trying to hear that squeaky voice in my ear right now. Miss Jackie, you said the Packers might bring back Jordy. That might be an option. I still have my Dez Bryant jersey. I will always keep my Dez Bryant jersey. I may not wear it because he's on another team. My rule of thumb is this: even if the player's not on the team no more, if he's retired as a Cowboy, I will still wear their jersey forever. But if they go to another team, as long as they're on another team, I'm not wearing their jersey. Now I'll keep it because I love Dez as a person. I really like him. I think that he's misunderstood a lot, and I think that there's a lot of things that he has to learn because the things that he went through in life, he didn't understand. He didn't learn a lot of things that he was supposed to learn in life. So I think that's where his mindset is. You know, the way he comes from, I really feel for him. But like I said, I like Dez. I really do. Stephanie, you said you bought it. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. Like I keep all my Dez stuff. Tom, you said that fool snap like he definitely did snap like that. When I say that he blew up, he blew the hell up. You said D-Law itching to come back. I don't know. I think he's playing with us. I think he's toying with us right now. I think a lot of that is just him just throwing that out there. But again, he might still want to be here. Who knows? I would take him open arms. Buddy, you want Juan Thornhill out of Virginia? Yeah, I heard some things about him too. You said Rashid did the Skip Bayless. Yeah. Stop throwing stuff in the trash. You're not a real fan. Don't throw stuff in the trash. Look, I don't know about y'all, but I work hard for my money. I'm not throwing no damn jersey in the trash. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Now you say they still, yeah, they do need to resign Rod. He's pretty good. Stephanie, was that you that said that you saw? I'm not on Instagram anymore, so I can't see what he said. But Dana, and one thing I love about Dak Prescott is the simple fact that his leadership abilities. For a quarterback, to me, you have to touch all the bases. It's not just all about playing ability. You got to be a leader. You got to be a guy to touch everybody in the room. The fact that his offensive line respects him so much, and when Zach Martin came out in that interview last year and said that I will go to war for Dak Prescott, that's huge. When your offensive linemen will die for you, not literally, but you know what I mean. They're gonna go to war for you. That's great, and the fact that he has that locker room's attention is all I need to know. I support Dak. I always will, as long as he's our quarterback. Again, this is year 4 for him, as Mark Holmes has the power over the 4. I think that this is going to be a big year for Dak. It's going to be a defining year for Dak, and so we'll get to see more of what it is. Hey, Seuss, you said, do you see us picking up Eric Berry for the right price? I mentioned it earlier. His medicals got to be good. If his medicals ain't right, they're not even going to pay no mind. Tom, you said you was telling everybody about Kellen Moore. Everybody thought I was talking. Yeah, and I had to talk some people off the ledge because everybody was saying, "Oh, the biggest thing that I heard about Kellen Moore that people didn't like, they were like, oh, well, he has the same old playbook as Linehan has. He didn't do." One thing you got to understand is our playbook is like the damn Cheesecake Factory menu. It's all over the place. It's like a diner menu. It's all over the place. Linehan literally was in there like this. He was like, I'm gonna look at these first couple of pages. We're gonna run the 9. You there, Mari Cooper, Dak on this play. I'm not gonna give you any options to do anything else, sir. I just want you to do exactly what I say. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just do exactly what I say. RPO? No RPO. We're not gonna do it. Are you serious? Again, he was not playing Dak to his ability. That was 1. 2, Amari Cooper said himself, you come in here, we're doing the same plays over and over again. what Kellen Moore is going to bring to the table, he's going to go through that book like this, and he's going to go through here, and he's going to take these plays and be like, okay, well, we can do this and do this. What you think, Dak? Dak's input has to be viable here, because if you're going to pay him money, it's his team now. So his input is going to be important here. So that's where I'm at with that. Kyle, you said we should at least get one free agent. Well, we got one so far. So let's see if we get some more. What's the status on Duke Johnson, E2? Nobody's talking about it yet. We'll see. You said you're glad you could unretire your Witten jersey. Well, because he was retired, I still wore mine last season. I will always wear a Witten jersey because he will always be a Dallas Cowboy no matter what. Gold jacket, Witt. Honestly, nothing against Leon Lett, but I think we should make D-Ware our D-line coach younger and more motivated. I agree. I agree with that. But, you know, D-Ware was doing some things with the Broncos, so I don't know how that's going to work out. But the Cowboys organization likes Leon Lett, so they're not going to let him go. I know you don't like Dez, Dana. I know we've had this conversation last offseason. I know you don't. I know you don't. But I respect you, though. I do. Hey, John, I feel you. Next season is going to be huge. You said Mark Holmes couldn't calm him down last night. He sure couldn't. I mean, nobody's calming that boy down. That boy voice, and when I tell you, he irked the hell out of me when we was in Dallas, and on the way there, I'm like, dude, your voice is like not where I needed to be. Like, I'd shut up. You said it reminds me of Steve Urkel. Yes, he does. He does. He does. And I think that draft trip was the first time I actually interacted with him. Just imagine 7 dudes in an RV for 16 hours. Come on, man. Like and some people didn't know each other off break. You know what I mean? But we had fun. We all came together. Yeah. Some people was about to fight, but it is what it is, though. Nobody killed anybody. We all got back home safe. It was great. Yes, his leadership and passion is unlike anything else. Yeah, he did. He threw that Odell bobblehead straight in the trash. I'm not wasting money, y'all. I'm not doing it. Leadership is vital. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It definitely is. Dak is my main man, y'all. Right. You definitely got to give a quarterback some freedom, and that's why Linehan is gone. And I think that Kellen Moore him and Dak are gonna be talking, and they're gonna be coming up with some things. You're gonna see them do some things this season that you've never seen. You're gonna be surprised this season, and I think that Tavon Austin is another reason. With him being signed, just read between the lines when you see some of these guys they brought back. They're planning on doing some things with these guys. Just wait and see, y'all. You heard it here first. What? Cooper is the real damn deal. Yes, he is. He definitely is. I love Amari Cooper. So before I get sidetracked, let me finish up with my guys before I end the stream. So we were talking about Randall Cobb's a go. So you guys, what about Ziggy Ansah, Detroit Lions defensive end? Now he's a guy that had some injuries too. He started his career very well. He made $17 million last year. I think that he might be a higher price guy too. But he's definitely somebody that will come in here and be a great end. And you put him on the opposite side of D-Law, I think that Ziggy Ansah can definitely do some things for this defense. Oh no, Chris, you never throw away an Emmitt Smith jersey. That's classic right there. Classic. Yeah, Ziggy Ansah, he's well, how old is he? Hmm. I mean, he's a little older than D Law. I mean, he's like 30, but I look at it like, but he's younger than Sue though. He's not as old as Sue is. I think that he'd be a good option if the money's right. Again, all this is contingent on the money. We know that the Cowboys are not going to break the bank on nobody. So, Jared Cook. Now we don't need no more tight ends, do we? Do we need tight ends? Do we need tight ends? I think that Jared Cook, another reason he's older. I think that last play was an aberration. I think that was just a contract ending play. I think that he's going to dwindle off. I don't know about that. Do I think Xavier Woods becomes a factor? Yes, because he's pissed, so he's gonna show this team why he was selected. He gonna be like, you don't need no Earl, you got me, bro. Tommy, she said people fail to realize a change in scenery can make a free agent. But yes, Amari Cooper was not happy with the Raiders for whatever reason internally that was going on in there. John Gruden is real coy about that situation, but you know, it is what it is. It don't matter no more. He with us. He's happy as hell. He loved Dak. Dak loved him, and it's a match made in heaven, y'all. Honestly, you can take it from wide receivers like Dez Odell, be good players. Not in love with the diva. Yeah, I'm not in love with the diva. I'm not in love with the diva, but if I still had to have a diva, I still like Dez though. I do. I think that he's less of a diva than those other guys because Dez Bryant, his divaness wasn't so much as an outburst. His was more so of he was passionate about playing football. He loved Jerry Jones and these Cowboys so much that like he wanted to do everything for this team. And when we were down and he was making a fuss because he wanted to make a difference, y'all. He wanted to win. Daniel, exactly. Dez wanted to win. I cannot hate a guy for wanting to be passionate about playing for the damn team that he loves. You understand what I'm saying? AB is a diva. He's a distraction. Whenever you having issues with your quarterback, Dez ain't never say nothing bad about Dak Prescott when it came to that. Even when he wasn't getting the ball and stuff like that, he said some things, but it wasn't. He never disrespected Dak. You know what I mean? Like when they asked some questions when Romo was on his way out the door, they said, "Hey, Dak is our quarterback, and we're gonna play." So I know some of you guys like Dana. I know some of you guys don't like Dak, Dez, but I'm telling you, like, I still like him. I do. And if for whatever reason, if he were ever to come back on his team, he'd be the fourth option. But again, you got a guy with that ability as your fourth option. That ain't bad. I'm just saying. King Cooper. Yes, he is. I like that. You should send him that on his Twitter and see if he'll change his Twitter handle to King Cooper. You'll see Smith, LVE, and Lee on the field at the same time. You will definitely see that. Now that he's gone. Vaughn, you love Dez? Okay, well, I'm not the only one then. I wish him well, and I think that I think the Saints are going to give him another chance, and I think that he's itching and ready to get back on the field. He wants to prove to the world that he's still good. So I think that he might do some things with them this year. So you said Odell's the queen. Oh God, that is hilarious. Yeah, and remember he's a Bama boy, Amari Cooper. Those Bama wide receivers are great. So no Jared Cook. Oh, are you guys surprised that Clay Matthews is available? Clay Matthews is available. But him old. Him old. Him old, y'all. You said basically 2 years don't help. I mean, it could you may be right, and it can also mean the other way. It can also be beneficial to him because it might rejuvenate him. Who knows? And I'm glad that I'm not mad that we gave him that first round pick because he was the truth. Yeah, Clay Matthews is available, Tamira. He is. I'm shocked as hell too. That was a sleeper. Nobody even talked about that. And for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on. I think that if he doesn't get chosen, I think he might just retire. Stephanie, you said you love them Southern boys. Yeah. I'm technically a Midwest boy, but yeah. Hit that like button. Um, oh yeah, 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 yeah. When I when I tell you that yeah, when he said the field is his playground, yeah, come on now. Like you got players out here that it's crazy. You got a contingency of players that love this game so much that they don't want to do nothing else but the game. And you got guys like David Irvin that just, you know what, I'm not even gonna finish that statement. You already know what it is. You said, I believe behind the scenes Packers are feeling like rebuild mode. Yeah, both them and the Giants are in rebuild mode right now. That is definitely where they're at right now. Clay Matthews may go do a discount double check commercials full time. He might. He might. Yeah, Jason Hatcher did explain that, and I'm gonna tell you too. But people said things about Jason Hatcher too. Jason Hatcher wasn't, it's been said that he was a selfish guy as well. So um, so, you know, you got to look in the mirror sometimes. You said if we would have signed a tight end, would Witten come back? He probably would have still came back because Witten really wanted to play. He was itching, and I think and okay, since we're talking about Witten, in my honest opinion, I think that Witten left because of Linehan. I think Linehan was a lot of the reason why he left because he was like, "What the hell are we doing on the field? This is stupid. I don't want to do this." Um, and Linehan had the things like I'm gonna do what I want to do with this offense because I'm the play caller, and I think it was a lot of stubbornness going on. So he was like, "Look, I'm not here for it." Now it wasn't, and some people thought he didn't like Dak. That wasn't the case. It ain't had nothing to do with Dak or Zeke. It was Linehan and this offense and this conservative stuff that they were doing. And if you notice, when Linehan left, the air in the room lifted. It was almost like a bunch of people were smoking in a room and it was just filled with soot. As soon as he rolled out, it was like somebody turned on the air vent and it sucked it all out and everything went back to normal. That's what it was like. To the first 14-year-old that comments something childish, I'm logging off. Wait, somebody said something childish? I missed that. Garrett and Linehan banging heads. Linehan bang heads with everybody because he's stupid. That's stupid. Use your common sense. oh, these these R. Kelly references are killing me. You killing me with this. Yes, Witten wants to win. He does. Grandpa Shark that doo. Witten is back, baby. Hey, brethren, shut your ass up. All right, brethren. Don't talk about my goddamn tight end. I'm telling you. Brethren, I already told you what it is, bro. We already had this conversation. I ain't doing that tonight. Ronald Darby. What do you guys think about cornerback Ronald Darby from Philadelphia? Oh, Daniel, you know I don't play no games, bro. You know I don't play no games. Yeah, Brethren is he does that, and I think that's why some people block them. But I told Brethren, I said, Brethren, you come in my chat, bruh, you better come correct, because I don't play that. That's one thing I don't do. Who, Ronald Darby? Yeah, okay. Um, he's definitely a decent corner. We don't necessarily need corners, but you look at our corners that are on tap right now. All their contracts are going to be up in 2020, so we could potentially lose all of our corners. So that's another thing too. You got to make sure that you get things ready for the future. Well, yeah, he loves it. That's why he's in the chat. You're not even a fan of Dallas Cowboys, but you're in every live stream. I appreciate it. If you like me personally, then I appreciate that. It is what it is. Hey, I be queefing. Exit yourself right now, bro. I'm not doing that tonight. I'm not doing that. We are not doing that. Somebody block him, please. Bryce Callahan, cornerback from the Chicago Bears. Now, we missed out on Adrian Amos, the safety there. So, I think that Bryce Callahan is an option too, but I don't think they're going to be looking at any corner, especially in free agency. So that's not Shaquille Barrett, linebacker for the Denver Broncos. Somebody said that they wanted to replace Damian Wilson. That might be your guy right there. How do I do that, Tamir? Make you that? I don't know how to do that. Oh wait, I just did it, Tamir. And I'm going to do the same thing for Miss Jackie too as well. Awesome, good. Got that out the way. So back to what I was saying. Jesus Christ. The wrench means she's a moderator. Brian SoCal, thanks for the super chat, bro. Breaking news: Rasheed to the Browns. That yo MVP, Brian. I'm telling you right there, that is hilarious. Oh, Mike, you said you're 90% sure that Frederick will be ready. Well, he said that he's going to be 90%. That's the way he feels. But again, one thing you guys got to understand about that injury is that it's not really ever going to go away. The problem is at any points in time, it can come back. You know what I mean? Like, I just fear that when he's playing, and I'm not a negative person at all, but I just look at people. I just look at people's situations, and I feel for them. And this guy is a great family man. He's great for the team. The team supports him. Dan, you said your wife had that syndrome too. Now, is it true that it stays with you forever though? Because that's one thing I didn't understand. Because I thought that I thought that it was something that didn't go away. Adrian Phillips is an option, but I don't think the Cowboys want him. You said, hold on. You said she's not allowed to take any medicine or colds. Or, oh my god. So you just got to ride it out. Well, I definitely keep your wife in my prayers, man. I definitely do that. Stephen Mack, you said his next rap album be like, "Damn, Buffalo is cold." Yep, them cold buffalo wings. Yep. Miss Jackie, you said don't say that, E2. What did I say? What was that in reference to? Oh, you're talking about Frederick. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to, be the negative Nancy on that, but I'm just saying that, like, you have to be mindful of that. You know what I mean? Like, because I just want y'all to understand that, like, again, there's a human aspect of football. We just look at it like these guys are like robots. They just come to play football all day, every day. But no, I look at it more so on, if you got something going on, I want to see these guys be able to play with their kids and raise their kids and be able to walk and be good after their career is over. That's what I'm about, y'all. You said you were born and raised in Wisconsin, Dana. Yeah, you out there with all them. It's cold as hell up there, boy. You gotta get up out of Wisconsin, man. I can't do it. I respect it though, but I can't do it. Buffalo Soldier, dreadlock roster. You said when keeping the real goes wrong. Did we just stop looking at backup running backs? No, well, no. I think that they still got some guys on tap, but I think that what they're going to do is they might end up just getting that guy in the draft because they're probably looking at it like this: we got Zeke, but they got to re-sign Rod Smith though, because if you re-sign Rod Smith, just go ahead and get you a scat back in the draft. Yeah, Miss Jackie, I hope that he come back too. I pray for him often. Like that's my guy right there. I love my center. You said, is that my frat on my jacket? Yeah, that's one of them. I got so many different ones. I got ones when I crossed, with my line name and everything on the back. So I got all that. But yeah, that's I love this one because it's like a track jacket, so it's light, and I wear that one more often than anything. I wore the I wore the did I wear? No, I didn't wear it in Texas because it was hot. You said you moved to Baton Rouge 3 years ago. And yeah, them same fans, boy. I know they do. I know they do. Because for whatever reason, the Saints don't. They hate the Cowboys. You would think that they was in our division or something. The way they hate on us. Brethren, you said we should have picked up Tevin Coleman. Now he wasn't on the market that long. Like they I forgot where he went, but he got picked up fast though. Did Scarborough get picked up from anyone? Yeah, he's on somebody's roster right now. I forgot what team Scarborough's on, but he's on another team. Adam Humphries got signed. I think he either re-signed with the Bucks or he went with somebody else. I got to go look at it. Oh yeah. Bo is in Seattle. Bo is in Seattle. Humphries went to the 49ers. Oh, Coleman went to the 49ers. Yeah, okay. Yes, Miss Jackie. Everybody hates our team. But guess what? That means our fans need to unite. What I can't stand is when Dallas Cowboy fans are being disrespectful to other Cowboy fans. We got to stick together, y'all. We got to stick together. I, I'm, I would never be a Saints fan, but I respect them. I respect their organization. I don't have anything really negative to say about the Saints. It's almost like I hate them when we play them, but I don't have any ill will towards them. I have no reason to hate on them. Now I hate the Redskins with a passion. I do because I live in the area with them. I live 15 minutes away from FedEx Field. That damn dumpster fire of a stadium is trash. Um, I see it all the time. I'll be driving past and just be looking at it like, tear that damn thing down. Every time I see it, I just get pissed off. I'm like, why are we here doing this? Why is this stadium here? I just want to kick it. Um, Rams and the Browns are showing the Cowboys how to build a team around a young quarterback. Yeah, they are. But the Browns ain't got no choice. The Browns don't have a choice. The Browns, when you pick first in the draft every year, you better have some dynamic players after a while. But I hate them one thing about the Browns is they're gonna have all them players, and they're not gonna be able to sign them once their contracts up. Raymond, yeah, because if if you live in Texas and you're a Cowboy fan and you're around Texans fans, that whole um, dynamic with Texans fans and Cowboys fans, that's a real rivalry right there. Damn it, Carol. You hate the Deadskins too? Yeah. Yeah, they talk way too much trash, man. When we tried to do our tailgate at the Redskins Stadium, it's just drunk people walking past our tailgate like, hey, you guys suck. You guys are terrible. I hate the Cowboys. You and your star go somewhere else. I'm like, look, we making y'all money. Shut up. Shut up. That's where that damn it Carol came from. And I actually came up with it because it happened. I told you guys a story about it before. I don't know if you remember, but the story was crazy. Like Mark didn't even know what happened. We had to tell him once we set everything up. But it was a good day. We had so much fun. We was out there acting up. We was cutting the hell up. I love that. I love to just be out with Cowboy fans and just enjoy it. Just good, positive, wholesome fun. I love it. Yeah, we have been pretty good at drafting players thanks to Will McClay. Yeah, Dana, they're phonies. They're bandwagons. Miss Jackie, you said can you get A6? What's that? Yeah, Browns did. They went all in at once. I'm telling you right now. Um, you probably gonna want to get some of their players when them contracts is up. Oh, Stephanie, you're in Virginia? Okay. So you know, I live in Maryland. I'm on the Maryland side. So, like when I go to Mark's house, I literally drive like 35 minutes, 35 miles to go to his house. So in Will McClay, we trust. Yes, we do. Um, oh, Muhammad Wilkerson. I feel like the Green Bay Packers. That's why they picked up all those players and they got Preston Smith and all that from the Tamira, you in Capitol Heights? Tamira, you live in Capitol Heights? We hate Raider fans in LA. Can't stand them. Hey, Brian SoCal. Look, we already had this comment. Oh, you said you're from Capitol Heights. Okay. Yeah, Cap Heights is not far from where I am. You was over there in the hood. All Heights is hood. You in Florida now. Damn, that's a hell of a jump. You went from Maryland to Florida? That's a hell of a weather difference. Thoughts on Maher? Not Maher. Paul, you're in Waldorf. Yeah, you up the road, bro. I'm in Bowie, so I'm basically right down 301. So yeah, but Jackie, the Cowboys do draft well. You said you got tired of the snow. Let me tell you something, Tamira. I'm originally from the Midwest. I'm from Indiana. Now, where I'm from, it's like the blizzard of '96 that was here in the DMV every year. So Waldorf ain't that far. Well, I guess from me, because if you go straight up 301 from where I am, it's well, it is kind of out there, but they doing that gentrification in DC right now. So, all the hood people going to Waldorf and they're starting to call it the Dorf now. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like you just took a great city and like you trying to turn it into something terrible. You said you bougie, not bougie too. That's why I live in Bowie. I'm bougie as hell. Oh, Miss Jackie, did I are you still here? Oh, so what do you guys think about Muhammad Wilkerson? Again, I feel like the Green Bay Packers, they pretty much just um sold the farm and they let go a lot of their older guys. But again, we could get some guys Just off the humble. Give him a 1-year deal. Just some bridge players. You said Sue, please. Sue gonna be some money though. Miss Jackie, you said you went from Atlanta to Dallas. Yeah, and see, I would love to retire in Texas. I like Austin. I really do. And Miss Jackie, I just added you as a moderator as well. Steve Bank, you said the Blizzard 96 was insane. Yeah. You're from the mountains in North Jersey. Oh my God, dude. I know y'all had it bad up there. Miss Jackie, you in Frisco? I never went to Frisco, but I'm telling you, I need to go there. I need to go see the Cowboys facility, all that. I need to be all up in there. I did, Stephanie. I just did. I gave her one. I don't know why it didn't come up yet, but oh, there it is. Oh yeah. Miss Jackie, next time we all come to Texas, oh my God, like I love it. I have so much fun when I come to Texas. It's just hot as hell. It's just hot. I mean, it'd be like not even summertime yet. Like literally like this March, April, it's already hot. I remember last time I went there, before the time I went before the last time I went in April, and it was hot as hell in April. And I'm like, God damn, it's not even summertime yet. You said Sue better take that 8-10 million and shut up. I'm telling you. Taylor Rapp. Yes, hey Sue, I love Taylor Rapp. But I don't he might get picked before we pick at 56. And see, and that's what I was saying, Tamira. Sue was a dirty player, but with the Rams, you know, the Rams organization, you're welcome, Ms. Jack. The Rams organization don't play that. So he wasn't as dirty. So it's kind of like he kind of changed his ways a little bit. He found Jesus, he got saved. Mike, appreciate you too, man. I really do. Oh, so Trey, you guys, Trey Boston is still available. I know that the Cowboys don't really like Trey Boston. We've come to grips with that. But I think that if they want somebody now to bring a DB in right now, I think that he would definitely be viable. I would, if it was my decision, I would sign him. Yvonne, what go on, gal? You got the Raiders in your backyard. You're in Vegas? Woo, you live in Vegas? Wow. How far along is that stadium? Like, have they started building it yet? Yeah, so when I met Vosh for the first time, me and Vosh click like this. If you go back, you got to go back to all of my videos from when we were in Dallas. When I did that video with him when we were inside the stadium, yo, me and Vosh has like this on-camera chemistry. Like me, him, and DMV, like when we do stuff together, like the three of us, oh, it's gold. It's gold. It's gold. I love doing things with Vosh. See, Vosh lives in Houston, so I have some family members in Houston, so I'm supposed to be going to visit them because they hadn't seen me in some years. So next time I do go to Houston, I'm gonna link up with Vosh. I'll probably go to his house and do some stuff with him. But yeah. Me and Vosh was cutting up, man. I can't tell you the conversations we had, but we was cutting the hell up. Vaughn, you said my thoughts on Maher. Not Maher. No, but Maher, he was up and down last year. I don't know if it was nerves, but let's see what he does in training camp and this offseason. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's hope that Marcus Lawrence sign that tag. If he ain't gonna sign that thing. He's not gonna do it. How do I feel about the Patriots, Bears, Saints road games? Well, look, all these guys are first place teams, so all of them have hard schedules, just like we are next year. Um, as far as your Falcons go, um, your road is not going to be as hard as ours. But I know that all of our roads with those teams that you name, it's going to be a hard fought battle. I appreciate that, Raymond. I really do. How many beers do I have? Got a couple of Bud Lights. Bud Light is my go-to. Maher is like you talking about Beeler. I used to like Beeler when we had Beeler as a kicker. That dude was big. He's like a linebacker. Oh, I'm jealous, Miss Jack. I've never been to the Star. We couldn't go to the Star during the draft because they had to shut down because of the draft. But yeah, that is what it is. Oh, did y'all know that Ryan Fitzpatrick is available? Anybody? Any takers? Anybody taking Ryan Fitzpatrick as a backup quarterback? I appreciate that, William. I worked hard on that too. That both of them helped me with my channel when I first got it started. It was rough, but they helped me out big time. I got you, Raymond. I would definitely do that. You said Fitzmagic, nah. I'm telling you, like he said he could stay available. Well, I guess I got my answer. Forget it. We're not gonna do that. You said you'd rather have Bortles. You'd rather have Bortles over Fitzmagic? Nah, see, if I had to choose between them two, it's gonna be Fitzpatrick. Yeah, Miss Jackie. Yeah, we definitely do that next time I come out there. I definitely want to tour it. Calvin, you know I'm half Jamaican. Of course, I've tried Red Stripe. I know all about it. Yeah. And Miss Jackie, we all appreciate you, all the support that you give us, Mark Holmes, and everybody supporting us all. Because again, you guys are what makes it what it is. You love to see Whitney as an OC in the future. He wouldn't be an OC. He'd be a tight ends coach. Yvonne, you said the stadium about half done. Oh, you can see it from the freeway. Yeah. I know they had issues with the ground. The ground wasn't right. I guess because of the rain, it wasn't. Same thing with because Brian SoCal was talking about the new Ram Stadium. They had the same issues with the foundation. You said you think Robert Griffin, aka Kel Mitchell, is available too. No, I thought he was still the Ravens' backup. Brady, you know, playing the Cowboys fan. Make us proud, Yvonne. Um, what about Mark Barron, guys? The old Rams linebacker? No, maybe not. I don't know. But the kid from UMass, ain't that is that Andy Isabella? You talking about Andy Isabella? He might go. He might go in the top 20, dude. We might not get a chance to get him. We don't have a first round pick. No, Stephanie. Actually, normally because the ground is so dry, it never rains in Southern California. But for whatever reason, Brian SoCal actually said that it was actually moist because they actually got more rain than normal, which is kind of weird. But ain't that what you said, Brian? No, Isabella's not falling. He's gonna get picked where he is. Thanks, Miss Jackie, and we appreciate you as well. Predictions for a second-round pick. Definitely a defensive tackle or end. And I'm sticking to that. You said you tired of him. Why don't nobody like Jeff Heath? Y'all so mean. I like Jeff Heath. Y'all keep forgetting what Jeff Heath does for this team, man. Like, look, I agree that he shouldn't be a full-time starter, but he definitely has a spot on this team because he makes plays. Long as you don't play him too much, he will make plays. Miss Jackie said you're gonna be going to Vegas in June. Oh yeah, family. I've never been to Sin City either. I'm supposed to be going to Vegas this summer because my fraternity is having our conclave there, our regional conference. But I ain't got no money, yo, and I got to make decisions. It's like I go to draft, I do this. I can't do everything. I even got my roller skating conference coming up in April. I can't even go to my showcase for the roller skating event. I can't even do that. So I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot going on between April and August. And August is my birthday, so I'm gonna turn up regardless of what's going on. So you said the entire world is done with Heath. Well, I guess I'm the only one that like him. But for whatever reason, look, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. It was great talking to you guys. I know it's getting late. Sorry I was late doing my live stream, and I was supposed to do it yesterday, but again, my weeks has been crazy lately. Oh yeah, Tamir, I've been down to Cascade before. I've been down there for. Oh, but y'all don't know. I am a great roller skater. I am very good. I can do about maybe like 75% of the stuff that's on roll bounce. Good night, Stephanie. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. I appreciate all you guys coming through the live stream. I know it was late. You guys have been awesome. Tamira, Miss Jackie, you guys are going to be my moderator. So definitely every time I'm on, make sure you guys are in the chat. Even if you got to do it on your phone if you're out and about. And you guys enjoyed. I'll probably be doing a video tomorrow because it's going to be more to talk about. So you guys will be seeing me. Good night, y'all. Good night, Raymond, Brian SoCal, Stevie Mac, y'all. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great evening. Peace.